Gemini, hey, what's going on with you guys? Welcome to the House of Luminance and to your love messages for the month of April of 2024. All right, Gemini. So, listen, I've been away for a minute, so I'm not going to hold y'all. I'm just going to go ahead and jump right on into the messages. Keep in mind these messages may or may not resonate with you. If they don't, then just leave it where it is. And if they do, then let me know in the comment box below. Also, these messages are general, so they may not resonate for the entire month of April, but for some of you, you could be experiencing this energy throughout April or at some point in April. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead. What are the general energies in love for Gemini? Elusive. Okay, so we have elusive, and then under the deck, we have relationships. All right, so Gemini, listen, it feels as though for the month of April, I think underneath it all, Gemini, many of you could be searching for a partner. If you're looking for love, you could be searching for a partner. You could be very much in the energy of, hey, I want a partner. I want someone I can share my energy with, a twin flame or whatever, what have you. You want that. Okay. I do feel like up to this point, and maybe even at some point throughout the month of April, it does feel a little, it feels a little elusive, right? Right? It just feels like it's just a little bit not within your grasp. You can see the love, or you can see the potential for love. However, it's never quite, tangible. Okay. The way it's like you want to have this type of connection, this type of energy. I feel like in the tarot, this would be represented. Wow. I feel like in the tarot, this would be representative of like the Two of Cups. Okay. And it's like you want this energy. You want to have this eye to eye energy. You want to match gazes with someone. You want to be able to see the future with someone and have hopes. But again, it's just not coming to fruition up to now. Okay. And I'm sure that as we clarify with the tarot here shortly, we'll get more of a reason why as to what's going on with that here, Gemini. So again, like I was saying, if you're looking for love, then I think that it's just somehow, again, outside of your grasp for whatever reason. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot and get some clarification and see what's going on with this for you, Gemini. And if you see anything as well that you feel like, I'm missing on, or I'm almost there, just let me know in the comment box below, because it's going to seem different for everyone. So, it's nobody's messages are going to be exactly the same. But I definitely feel like many of you are dealing with situations where you're looking for love, you're looking for partnership, you're looking for companionship, you're looking for all that. But you just keep missing something, or maybe something keeps missing you. Maybe somebody feels that way about you. So that's something to think about too. All right, let's get one more shuffle right now, Gemini, and then we'll get your message. We'll get the rest of your message. All right, so Spirit, please clarify these energies for Gemini, please. Okay. So we have the Four of Wands here coming up at the crown. We have the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Here at your base, we have the Page of Cups. I hope you guys can see that. And then we have the Six of Swords. And then under the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. So Gemini, yeah, it looks like you get to a certain point with someone, and every time you do, for whatever reason, a choice is made, and it just doesn't feel like you're chosen. Okay. And I guess if I was just to leave it there, then that really can sound a little sad. Although this is the energy that I do feel, right? So, yes, but with the Six of Swords here being in this position, it does give me this feeling, Gemini, that you still have some sort of optimism for the future. It's like, okay, this one didn't work out, fine. All right, there's going to be more situations that I'll be able to move into that could potentially set me up for what it is that you're looking for. I feel like with this Four of Wands here, there's some sort of goal, some sort of finish line that you're looking for within relationships, and whatever that is for you. I could go into the countless ones. But just whatever that is for you, it just feels like there's a specific goal, maybe even a specific milestone that you're trying to reach when it comes to relationships. And it feels like it could be based off of the ideas that you have surrounding love, surrounding relationships, Gemini, that it gets to a certain point to where either you may not just necessarily be mature enough to get to that particular to cross a particular threshold in relationships, or the person that you're dealing with is like that, and then someone has to make a choice to move on for in search of something greater. Okay, so yeah, all of that can be a little bit discouraging, but for whatever reason, Gemini, for you, it just feels like you still feel very much encouraged. You still feel very much you feel high spirited. I feel like I may be talking to someone who's a little bit younger, who may, for lack of a better phrase, who may not be as jaded when it comes to love and situations not working out. But with that being said, these are the types of situations that could lead you to being jaded once you have to deal with this a certain amount of times, you know? So if you were the type of person that were feeling very sad or feeling a little bit depressed about situations not working out, I can completely understand. And you're completely owed that. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that, oh, you shouldn't feel this way or don't feel this way, because you feel how you feel. And it's valid. Okay. And just to add to that again, Gemini, it just feels like you're just still optimistic though. So we're going to go ahead and clarify even more with the tarot. And again, if there's anything that you would like to add to this message, please let me know in the comment box. Okay. All right. So we got the Nine of Swords. So it bothers you. I feel, I see the human in you, Gemini. It does bother you some. Okay. Like again, like I said, you're completely allowed to be or feel discouraged if you've been dealing with this over and over again. You've been dealing with this type of disappointment over and over and over again. So of course, I can see that for sure. Let's go ahead and continue. The Star. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, this is definitely revolving around the what's the word I want to say? Like what you anticipate when it comes to love, what you expect in love situations, and I feel like the hopes that you have. There's certain hopes that you have in the types of relationships that you choose. I don't know. Maybe there's something that you feel as though it could level you up. I don't know how. I don't know. Maybe it'll come to me. I'm not gonna force it. Okay, the Page of Wands. Sorry. Yeah, the Page of Wands, and then the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Yes. So again, Gemini, this is definitely making me feel like there is a particular hope that you have when it comes to what you want in a relationship. I feel like the choices that you make in life have led you to this point to where it's like, okay, this is what I want in a relationship. I want somebody that's going to pour into me. I want someone that's going to inspire me. And it could be that you just feel like you haven't found anyone that actually inspires you, and that's what the goal is. It feels like that's what you want to feel in love. You want to feel as though the person that you with is going to bring just as much as you can bring as well. And I do feel like that's probably what's keeping you from actually solidifying a relationship with someone, is because maybe the people that you're meeting are immature. And I see that now. Okay. So with the Knight of Pentacles here, it just you kind of get into a situation where it just kind of goes nowhere. It kind of falls flat, or it kind of feels boring, you know. Okay. Under the deck is the Three of Pentacles. That's quite interesting here with the Three of Pentacles being here under the deck now. Because Gemini, I also get this feeling now where for some of you, you could just be kind of like going along with certain relationships just to get along in relationships, just to say that you have someone, even though you know that it may not necessarily be the right fit for you. And because you know that, it's like you don't want to disappoint yourself again by either ending another relationship or having another relationship end on you, because of whatever, reasons. But ultimately, I definitely feel like Gemini, you could run the risk of just kind of going along to get along just for the sake of having this person. And I don't know, I think that's definitely going to do a lot more damage than good. Well, that's always going to do a lot more damage than good. Let's go ahead and pull some advice to lead you out of this reading. Ooh, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Well, look there. Let's get one more. Let's get one more, Spirit. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay. So your advice here is saying that, you know what, the reason why something has been not working out for you, or the reasons why certain other relationships have not been working out for you, is because that there is a person that you're intended to meet in this lifetime that's coming soon. And this person is probably someone that you have had some sort of dealings with before, like either in your past or in your past life. I feel like it definitely could be some sort of spiritual connection that you're about to have with a new major love. So this is quite interesting. I like how that kind of gave us a nice little jolt of positivity towards the end. Speaking to this energy here, like as I was mentioning before, there seems to be just some sort of enthusiasm still that you have about moving forward, even though something else isn't working out. It looks like Spirit is trying to tell us that somebody else is coming into the picture, someone that feels like you've known them for a long time, or quite possibly someone that you have known either in this life or a lifetime before. So I'm quite interested to see what's going on with that. Maybe we'll check out a different love reading later on in the month of April, to figure out what that is. So let me know what's going on, Gemini. I'm going to let it go there. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good day.